Welcome back to Advanced English Language Academy. Dear viewers, this is spoken class today. We'll be talking about two different structures, I will and I am going to. Remember one thing about will and going to, that both of these structures represent or they talk about future time, future, okay? Both of them, if I use I will or I use I am going to, so both of them talk about future. One thing you should remember, that if we use will, maybe we think that will is the model verb that is very close to, that is the closest to certainty, but it still never shows certainty. It never shows. Just like other modal verbs, should, could, would, can't, they don't show us certainty. Modal verbs can show us possibility, probability, ability, inability, these kinds of things. But what they don't show, modal verbs never show certainty, right? For example, if I say I will go to UK, I will go to school, I will go to market, so still the sentence seems that the thing must happen. For example, I will go to school, it means that sometimes we non-native speakers think that the action must happen. No, it's not like this. For example, when we say I will go to school, so basically we mean that if things were okay, if the weather goes in my favor, if I was right, if something else didn't happen, if the school was open, then I intend to go to school, I intend to go to market. So even if I use will, still it's not certain, okay? Still, it's only 90%. Remember, whenever you use modal verb will never show that the action is certain. Okay, modal verb never shows this. So when we use this structure, I'm going to play, I'm going to play, I'm going to eat, I'm going to drink. So it means that from my side, I am sure I am going to play. So from my side, I'm sure I'm wearing the tracksuit, I have bat in my hand, I have ball, I have wickets, I have everything. So I'm gonna play. From my side, I am completely 100% sure. Now what happens, we don't know. Just I'm telling you, last week I went for running and I was 100% sure that I'll run 10 kilometers, but when I reached till 5 kilometers, it started raining so heavily that I wasn't able to take a step. So I had to come back home. So as I told you that from my side, I run 10 kilometers per day. From my side, I was sure that I'll run, but I couldn't because the weather didn't go in my favor. So when you show your 100% determination, when you think that it will happen, when you think that rain or shine, when you think that in any situation you will do that thing, so you use I am going to. It also represents a future. If you look at the sentence, sounds like it is showing our in progress action. But when we use play with that, so the verb changes the whole story. Verb changes it into future. So I'm going to, for example, if I say I'm going to market. So I'm going to market, when we use noun or the name of a place, so it becomes our continuous action or in progress action. But when we use verb after I'm going to, so it is only our intention, okay? We are determined, we are 100% sure. For example, someone has a match and we say, you have to win this match. And he says, sir, I'm gonna do it, don't you worry. So he is showing his 100% determination. Now maybe many of the people have said that they were gonna win and they lost. Maybe it happens. But when you use I am going to plus verb, you show your 100% determination. You just think that this thing will happen, this thing must happen, or this thing is gonna take place. I am sure that this will happen. I am sure I will. I am sure this will occur. But again, I am saying that we don't know what future holds. Therefore, in future, you can never talk about certain things. In future, you can only talk about your determination, your intention. You can only talk about what do you think. You can only think about what do you figure out. But most of the times things don't go the way we want them to, or most of the times the weather doesn't support us, the situation doesn't support us. Maybe I am sick, my physical fitness doesn't go in my favor. So In future you are never sure, but when you use I am going to, so you show your 100% determination. You say that you will do that. Okay, so when you use will, still it's a probable situation, 90%. It all depends on the situation. But when we use I am going to, so from your side you are sure. Now what happens there, it's as I told you, we don't know what future holds. So if you are sure about an activity and you show your 100% determination and you say that this thing must happen, you say that you are sure, you say that you believe, you say you know, so then you use I am going to. If you have a little doubt, you use I will. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our channel.